Presenter Velana K. Code of Ethics for Morinda Corporation. What is Code of Ethics? Code of Ethics is a formal written document with principles regarding conduct and behavior created by the organization to serve as a guide to assist employees in the organization to know what is right, what is wrong, what is accepted, and what is not accepted in the workplace. Reason for a code of ethics. A code of ethics is developed for an organization which communicates to employees that the company is committed to doing business responsibly. It allows new employees to know right away the company's standards and expectations. General policy regarding laws and business conduct. The Morinda Corporation comprises of policies that is related to ethical and legal standards of conduct by all employees, which include the owners, directors, and legal agents. It is the policies of the company with applicable laws. The Morinda Corporation comply with all applicable laws and regulations governing the business. The company will not condone any illegal or unethical actions. How the corporation treats the employees. There should be no conflict of interest. This exists when a person's private interests in any way interferes or appears to interfere or conflict with legitimate interests of the company. No discrimination. There should be no discrimination on any basis which is not job related or in accordance with legal affirmative action process. This includes race, religion, political affiliation, caste, disability, or sex. Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment should not be conducted at no point in the company, whether it be physical, visual, verbal, non-verbal, offensive remarks, graphic comments about an employee's body, or inappropriate inquiries about a person's sex life. In the picture, you can see that one of the employees is trying to sexually harass the other employee. How the employee conduct him or herself in work-related environment. Dating among employees. The company does not allow employees to have an affair with each other. It can be disastrous to the company, and a bad breakup can poison the office atmosphere. Theft. Stealing from the organization will not be tolerated. This can result in a great loss for the company, and this can lead to stealing from your co-workers. Compliance. All employees is expected to understand, respect, and comply with all rules and regulations of the company. There is a saying, you comply and then you complain. Use of company resources. Employees should not use and abuse the company equipment for their personal use. This reduces productivity level in the organization. How the corporation interacts with customers. Promotion and advertising. The company should never false advertise to promote goods and services as a method of gaining customers. Exaggeration and overselling tactics ultimately invites flack and cause customers not to trust the company. Honesty and transparency. The company must always complete accuracy of all transactions, and accurate bookkeeping are a must for customers and other stakeholders to trust the company. Avoid receiving gifts. Employees should not accept gifts or gratitude from any of our stakeholders for work performed by the employee at work. Accepting gifts could sometimes be deemed as unethical behavior. The practice of accepting gifts from a vendor in exchange for increased purchasing is not only unethical, it may have legal repercussion. For example, you could see in the picture that This guy is giving somebody else money in favor of doing something for him. How the corporation interacts with suppliers. Avoid unfair business practices. The company will not allow fabricated or misleading representation about goods and services from suppliers. Provide quality goods and services. Suppliers should always provide the company with good quality of goods and service in order to maintain the company's standard. The company should maintain good relationship with suppliers. The company need a good and reliable supplier. Once you found a good supplier, treat them with kind courtesy. Health and safety. Employees, customers, suppliers, and environmental consideration. The company provides a safe working environment for the employees. As you can see in the picture, the employer has provided his workmen with the necessary equipment for them to perform the job, which is hats, safety boots, and their safety jacket. In order for them to go on the site, they have to wear these safety equipments. Provide a health climate in which employees can work. The company has to ensure that the employees are comfortable at work in order for them to function properly. Import and customs matters. Import entry process. The company should at all times ensure proper entry of merchandise into the importing country. Duties and fees. It is important that the company should consider the effects of duties, tax, port handling fees, and other custom charges when determining your shipment's total shipping charges. Depending on the context of your shipment and the designated country, custom charge will affect the price the recipient is willing to pay for your product. Internet security. Having personal information on the company's computer. The company provides equipment for the employees to use in order to get the company's job done and not for their personal use. Employees might expect to use workplace computer resources just like home, but doing so could put their job or their company at risk. Inappropriate use of computers and computer system at work could jeopardize the security of company data, prevent the conduct of business, or even cause colleagues to issue claim of harassment. For example, in the picture, the girl is supposed to be doing her work, but she is on Facebook that is doing her own work. So, productivity is not happening there and then. Do not access files without the permission of the owner. The company does not put up with person accessing files without permission given from authority or from the owner due to confidential documents. Such act is considered as hacking. As I conclude, having code of ethics is always beneficial for a business. It helps in both areas to avoid potential problems and to address problems when they arise. Once your company decides that a code of ethics is necessary, you need to take into consideration what would motivate and unite the employees and the value you want to maintain throughout the organization. References. This is where I would have got my information from, where would I have sourced some of my information in order to make my presentation. Thank you. The end.